Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News channel. This is the technical, fundamental, and chart analysis for December 3rd, 2021. And we are down today. We are down to the 52,000 level. Not quite 52,000, but a couple hundred points above 52,000. Now, the support was at 52 to 54,000, and it kind of still is. Because right now, if you look at like this hump that we're currently in, it's still higher than the previous hump back in February, March, April. The previous hump's high was 62,000, and before it collapsed, it dumped all the way down to like 48,000. So we're kind of at that critical juncture right now. Let's see if we can hold 52 or 50. If we can hold 52 or 50, if we can't hold 50, we're probably dumping down to at least the mid 40s, if not the lower 40s. But I do think we'll actually recover because I do think the scare comes from Omicron and also the Fed tapering thing. The Fed might actually speed up tapering, like Jerome Powell said, and that could actually increase interest rates, which would actually make them more competitive with crypto. Plus, that hurts the economy overall. So it's like a kind of almost a double whammy to crypto. But let's not forget, they said that the higher inflation was not transitory. And non-transitory higher inflation usually bodes well for crypto. So we have that working for us. You also have other countries adopting crypto as legal tender, and crypto just being adopted. Their big banks are talking about crypto-based loans. So really long term, I'm still looking positive. But right now, with the Omicron scare going into the weekend, with the Fed scare, with the Fed tapering thing going into the weekend, plus the November jobs report, slightly weaker than usual, which is weird because the unemployment rate's super low right now. Right now, daily and weekly may not look all that good. So definitely hope to see if we can actually bounce off 52 or if we plunge down below 50. So that's where we are at kind of the trend thing right now. With the technicals, with the actual technicals, if you look on the 1 day, it's definitely sell. Relative, the relative strength index and the stochastic are all neutral. The commodity channel index is actually oversold. The average directional index is not very strong, but the awesome oscillator has gone slightly more negative than before, so we're at almost a sell right now. Momentum is obviously at a sell level. So overall, I would say the oscillators, they're slightly favoring sell because this I think this average directional index will actually increase if this actually continues. But the commodity channel index actually says it's oversold. But right now, there's a lot of fear in the market, so I'm not really sure if I can say it's oversold. If you look at the exponential moving averages versus the simple moving averages, it's basically sell all the way. So the moving averages on the day are a very strong sell. The exponential is lesser than the simple on the 10, the 20, the 30, the 50, and even the 100. And we're not really, well, not the 100, but 10, 20, 30, and 50, which is what we're really looking at. So exponential moving averages are saying strong sell on the daily. So right now, overall summary, definitely a seller's market on the daily. I kind of agree with that. I mean, it depends a lot of what happens on Monday, but the weekend does not look too bright right now, at least in my opinion. I don't really know what's going to happen on Monday. I think you have to look at the stock markets early on Monday. If the stock markets keep plummeting, I think crypto will follow. If the stock market futures look strong on Sunday night, maybe crypto will have a resurgence next Monday. So take a look at that stock market futures. On the 1 week, we're getting more to neutral, and the oscillators are definitely neutral, but the moving averages, the 10 days says sell because we're obviously significantly lower on the exponential than the simple. The 20 days, I would still say it's a buy because momentum wise on 20 days, because the exponential is greater than the simple, it's still kind of a buy. And 30 days, it's kind of a buy as well. I don't use the same indicators as coin, on the moving averages. I don't use the same indicators as TradingView. I basically just look at the exponential and the simple and see which one's greater. If the simple is greater, then that means we have bearish momentum in that time frame. If the exponential is greater, it means we have bullish momentum on that time frame. So, I mean, most of the signals when it comes to the moving averages are still buy, but it really depends on what people think of the Fed, and the consumer confidence level is pretty low right now, which does affect their investments. So I would be pretty careful on that. Like I said, I'm still slightly bullish for December, but afterwards, I'm not really sure. Mike Novogratz and other crypto enthusiasts have warned that since we've gone up to $69,000, some people might be taking profits and there might be a bit of weariness in terms of crypto assets. And that could definitely be the case. So like I'm less bullish than I was before, but overall for December, I'm still bullish. Past December, I'm not so sure anymore. On the monthly, the signals still oscillate towards buy. Basically, all the oscillators are pretty much neutral. The momentum is only negative on the 10 month, but on the 20-30 month, obviously, it's positive because, if you go back 1 or 2 years, we're way lower than where we were before. So, like, I don't think we're actually going to dip into like a 4-year, like a 3-4 year bear cycle, but we could be in for like a 1 or 2 month lull. And the end of the year may not be as good as we had planned it because, Jerome Powell did actually say he's going to speed up tapering. And the inflation fears are at least initially going to impact crypto negatively. Eventually, they'll impact crypto positively, but initially, they'll actually impact crypto negatively. So that's kind of what it looks like. Like, I would say December is still somewhat of a buy, but like January, February, I don't know. I might even be like neutral to sell, depending on what people do. And it really depends on like somewhat on what the stock market actually does in like the next couple of weeks. And like this holiday spending, are people still spending money? How are people still investing money? If the interest rate goes up, will they actually invest more in banks than crypto? So there's a lot of stuff to actually go around. And plus there's also like the legal clarity of crypto with Ripple and other cases. So that's kind of like scaring people. And plus like some people might just be taking profits. So that's what we have in play right now. BTC USD longs, BTC USD shorts really haven't moved all that much despite today's dump. If we keep going down, I expect the longs to just like liquidate. But right now we haven't hit, I don't think we've hit that long liquidation point yet. So we're still at around, I would say like 11, 12 to 1. The shorts have slightly gone up, but not all that much. And the longs really haven't gone down at all. So people still expect about the same for Bitcoin. It's not like they just grew a lot more pessimistic on the derivatives market. So that's what we're at right now. Like I said, right now, the main thing we want to watch is like what happens to the stock market futures on Sunday night. So that kind of determines how we open Monday. How serious is Omicron as a variant? Because if Omicron's very serious as a variant, at first at least, it will cause crypto to go down. After like a month or so, crypto will go up because of that, because more people are going to be at home and they're going to be more involved in crypto. And how much will they actually raise interest rates? I personally don't think they'll raise it above 2%. But the higher interest rates are, generally the worse it is for crypto, because that makes basically bank stuff more competitive with crypto. And also it basically tightens the money supply, so people don't have as much to invest in assets like crypto. So that's what you have to watch for right now. And those are going to be like serious indicators. And obviously like the stuff with India, but that'll work out on its own. So that's the report for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe and hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.